Hey everybody, this is Steve with the Delaware Jeep Association. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Etenwolf Vortex S6 tire inflator and portable air compressor. This is a pretty cool unit. They provided two of them to the Jeep Club for giveaways and review purposes. So this review is going to go over the basic features and functions as well as some real-time, real-world testing. Basically, first off, the design's pretty cool. It uses a single dial. It gives you different modes. You can change the units. The unit also has a light with two different brightnesses and a strobe setting for emergencies. What's pretty cool about this is that it uses all battery power. It uses a 19,200 milliamp lithium battery. Which is purported to be able to inflate up to 18 tires on a single charge. It does come with a 45 watt USB-C charger, and so far it seems to have worked pretty well. In addition to inflating tires, it also has a blower hose so that you can inflate pool toys and air mattresses and so forth as well. It has a few different modes, like bicycle, ball mode. It also, inflate up to 160 psi, and that's just simply controlled by rotating the dial. It might be a little bit funny looking on the display here. So the unit actually has pretty decent battery life. My real-world testing basically showed that I could inflate 35-inch tires from 20 psi to 39 in about 7 minutes per tire. Unfortunately, the battery was unable to do the fourth tire. It got it to about 32 psi before the battery stopped. Now these are very large tires, and it's not surprising with just a single internal battery. I did a second test from 20 psi to 32 psi, and it was easily able to fill all four tires, and it took about 20 minutes at about 5 minutes or so per tire. The unit's very lightweight. It comes with a nice carrying case, and definitely good for travel and for off-roading. It doesn't quite carry the punch to set a bead, but it would certainly fill a flat tire in emergency after you've plugged or patched it. I think a couple things as far as negatives, it would have been really nice if Etenwolf would have provided a external battery connection so you could connect it directly to your battery. So in case it was you didn't get it wasn't fully charged, or you were in a situation where you're trying to air up all your tires from a low rate to, and maybe you have larger tires, it's not able to just directly connect to a battery and work indefinitely. It is dependent on the lithium battery internally. It's definitely a nice product overall. I think they did a good job on the design. The user interface is nicely done. Battery life, I think, is certainly adequate for most purposes. I mean, if you're just trying to top off your tires, if they're a little bit low, it's more than adequate to doing that. And overall, I think it's well done. It also has the ability to charge devices. So you can, from the back here, you can see it has USB ports for charging your devices. It also has a storage area for a ball needle, a jet for connecting to you could actually use it as like a blower for dusting and cleaning off. It even comes with a Schrader press to valve converter. So that's nice. If your bike only has press to valve, it always has one there with it. Overall, I think it's pretty decent. It is a little loud. I'm going to turn it on. So you can see it definitely is a little loud, but I think most of these two-stage compressors are that way as well. And I wouldn't fault them for that. So the unit does, like I said, comes with a decent 45 watt USB-C AC adapter, manual. It has a calibration certification, um, and overall, I mean, it's nicely built. It's got a, like I said, a nice carrying case, room for that for the unit, plus additional things you might want to throw in there. Um, in addition to the air compressor, they also gave us a nice tire gauge and an air pump. The tire gauge works really well. Um, it seems to be quite accurate. It has a nice digital display on it, kind of hard to see on the camera, but it did a quite good job. In addition to the inflation modes, this also has an auto stop. So when you do set a particular so if you have it set, say, to stop at 35 psi, it'll actually stop at that when it reaches that pressure. So it's not going to, you can leave it unattended and it's not going to overinflate your tires, which is cool. So, you know, everything on it overall, I think it's a really great product. I'm very happy with it, and I'm sure we're going to have some very happy club members who are going to win it at our off-road event today. So again, we thank Etenwolf for their sponsorship and support of the off-road community, and hopefully, you know, you guys will consider Etenwolf if you're going to be making an air compressor purchase. Thanks a lot. Bye.